to the chaos. I am Ash, aka Trouble.
And I am Ember, aka Angel.
And together we are Imperfectly Blind. That is because I'm blind since birth, and Ember is visually impaired, and we are pretty imperfect when it comes to
everything.
Yeah. That's the whole reason we're making this channel, to show people how our life looks, our everyday life, for example, cooking or baking. You'll witness a lot of failed attempts at cooking and baking, but we always learn, we try, we fail again,
have fun,
and try again.
And laugh.
We laugh a lot together.
Yes, we are kind of crazy like that. Which brings me to the fact that at the end we are going to add a little story to show you insights into who we are, which of course that describes it better than any attribute listed. And so you could stay tuned for that, which is worth it because it's gonna be hilarious. And now Ash is going to tell you about her corner.
Yes, that is because, well, we do a lot of shared content. We each also have our topics that we're passionate about. For example, mine is mental health and disability, and how I cope with it, and how Ember copes with it, and what impact it has on us, like our disability, on our mental health, and vice versa. And also, and this one I am more thrilled about, I think, because it's about doggies. I have two, and I'll share a bit about life with two dogs. One's my guide dog and one's my pet dog. And we have and had a lot of fun and weird and interesting encounters and adventures. So if you like dogs, you'll like this content, I promise you.
We are also going to share stories about how we interact with the real world, so to say, and not only how others do it, but how it really is, with how we do it and how we fail at it. And that brings me to my corner, which is accessibility and gaming, because I like gaming. And especially I've been talking and thinking about disability in The Sims a lot. And I have made a Steam discussion about it like 3 months ago. You might have heard about it or not. It was the first of its kind, so to say, on Steam. And I've been holding the place for disabled people there since. Because to me that's a very important topic, because Sims is a life simulator. And gaming is a very important topic to me because I love it, and I have loved it for many, many years. So that's kind of my corner, and I'm going to rope Ash into it because I want to try if she can do or play Sims with the right mods. So that's gonna be fun.
Fun and exciting. I am excited for this.
Yes. So, why did we make our channel? Our channel is here to both increase awareness and for people to have fun and a good time. Ideally, and that sounds a bit unrealistic, but well, you need a bit of optimism. It would be great if it makes a bit of a more wholesome world, if it makes people smile. That would be great for me anyhow. I would love it. And
I'm pretty sure people will laugh at us and with us, but definitely at us.
We are laughing at ourselves too, so it's okay. You don't have to hold back. Laugh as much as you want. It's okay. So, and now that brings us to our stories.
I'll start with mine because mine's, a little bit shorter. Like I said, I have two dogs, and my guide dog is a Labrador, which means she loves water. Today was a rainy day, so that means there are a lot of puddles with a lot of mud. And on our regular walk, where she isn't in harness, so she isn't working, we met a doggy friend of hers, and they played like crazy, had the time of their lives, but they got hot. And since I'm blind and I wasn't familiar with the area, it took me a good while to find the fountain, because I wanted to provide her with clean water to drink, you know. And in those few minutes it took me to find the water source, Edna took matters into her own hand, into her own paw, so to speak, and found the biggest and muddiest puddle there was, to roll around in it and drink from it and cool herself off, because why not? But I got her clean, so she can hopefully make a good impression on this video.
So my story. I was attempting to get ready for this and got distracted by an ant, and I was like, oh, I need to get it out of my living area, because while I wish her a long and happy life, I wish it to her far away from me. So trying to convince the ant that it was the best for her too was kind of hard, and she decided to make it a game. It was a game of hide and seek, and I think if I would have found her, she would have agreed. Thing is, the odds were kind of against me for obvious reasons, so she won. And now, well, she is still somewhere around, and I'm going to try again later. But it distracted me long enough that I was kind of in a rush. And it ended up with my cute guide dog being the holder of keys and book bags. So a friend of mine could go out with him and come back in, well, a timely manner. And I was scrambling around in the meantime and trying to find the ant still, because I couldn't give up. So that was my story, and now it's a quick sneak peek into our next video, which is going to be
Doggy content.
Yes.
Of all our 3 dogs.
And the one after that, because Ash promised me, or
I did what? I didn't.
okay, she fell for the trap, so to speak. I challenged her and she accepted, and now it's too late.
Uh-oh.
She's going to solve this in the video afterwards. I'm going to give it to you. So
You're serious? You were serious about this? I thought you were joking.
No cheating.
Oh no.
And it's going to be hilarious because she, as you heard, thought it was a joke. So stay tuned for that. We hope you enjoyed this video.
And we hope to see you around.
Also, if you can figure out if my t-shirt has a cup on it, that would be awesome, because I can't figure it out. I think it says my life would be perfect with a cat, a cup of coffee and a book. But we touched it a lot earlier and we couldn't find the cup. If it exists, let us know in the comments. And if you like this, let us know too. If you think it sucked, that's perfectly alright.
Let us know too. We're fine with it.
Yes. Thank you.